This ABC15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. All roads lead to Sanderson Ford.
Hey, good Sunday to you. I'm Amelia Fabiana with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. Temperatures really cranking up across the valley this weekend. While parts of our state under extreme heat warnings, it's important to know your limits and make sure you're practicing mountain safety if you do decide to hike on some of our valley trails. Heat warnings are in effect through Tuesday. Hikers are encouraged to pre-hydrate and bring lots of water on the mountain. You're also encouraged to hike in the mornings or evenings to avoid the hottest points of the day. The first responders tasked with making these mountain rescues are there facing the strenuous test of hiking in their gear just to find the people needing help.
If it's not going to be, say, a helicopter rescue, they may be carrying out a 150, 200-pound person in a basket or something else. And so, again, just that physical demand on them, they have to be ready for that. They have to be prepared, not only hydrated ahead of time and ready ahead of time, but then during the process and being able to keep themselves in the game.
Phoenix Fire says this August alone, there have been 19 rescues. The National Park Service reports visitors to the Grand Canyon brought about $1 billion to Arizona's economy last year, but visitation is still not back up to pre-pandemic levels. Last year, more than 4 million people came to the Grand Canyon. That's an improvement from the previous year, but still almost 30% below 2018 numbers. So far this year, visitation numbers are down about 10% from last year, in part because of heavy snow this past winter. A new U.S. Navy ship with Arizona ties was just christened in Louisiana yesterday. The USNS Navajo has been years in the making. The ship honoring Native American contributions to the armed forces. It's the first of 10 rescue and salvage ships in the Navajo-class fleet that will be built. Well, more economic growth is coming to the West Valley. A developer plans to break ground on this, a 215,000 square foot industrial building. Construction on the El Mirage Commerce Center will start up next month. It's expected to finish sometime late next year. It'll feature 162 parking spots, electric vehicle auto charging stations, 44 trailer parking spots, and 48 dock doors. New funding to bring internet to people in rural parts of our state. Almost $14 million will go to people, businesses, and schools up in Mojave County. It's part of the Reconnect program to bring broadband internet to rural communities all across the country. Hey, we're 8 days away from Labor Day now, and as we count down to September 4th, AAA is expecting a rise in the need for roadside assistance, including an estimated 6,700 calls just from Arizona. If you're planning a trip, AAA suggests check those battery cables and tires before you hit the road, especially with the extreme heat we've been dealing with. How's this for a deal? Today, you could catch a movie for just $4. Harkins celebrating National Cinema Day today, so all day long, all movie tickets are just $4. That includes Barbie, Oppenheimer, or any other blockbusters in theaters if you haven't seen them yet, or maybe you want to go again. Harkins Rewards members can also get $4 medium popcorn and $4 medium drinks.
Happy Sunday. I'm Nohelani Graff with your most accurate forecast. We are in weather action mode as we're under an excessive heat warning today, tomorrow, and into Tuesday, soaring to a high of 113 degrees today in Phoenix, and that would tie the standing record. So you can see everywhere in magenta is under that excessive heat warning. Central and southwestern Arizona, Mojave County, you go into effect tomorrow and join us Tuesday as well. Highs across the state today, triple digits and near or above 110 for areas like Casa Grande, Gila Bend, Yuma, through the lower Colorado River Valley. 90s for the central portion of the state, 80s north of the rim, still staying nice and cool there. 82 for Flagstaff, same temperature for Show Low. Here in the valley, we're starting off in the 90s, but we'll start hitting triple digits by 10, 106 at noon, and then we're above 110 in the hours following 2 o'clock. 113 today, 115 Monday and Tuesday, but then we've got storm chances by midweek, and we're back to the low 100s by Friday.
For the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, head to abc15.com, or you can always download our free ABC15 mobile app. Have a great Sunday.
This ABC15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. All roads lead to Sanderson Ford.